Namaste and welcome to GAP. Today in this session we will discuss about Project Cheetah and reintroduction of cheetah in India after 70 years. So, firstly we will understand about reintroduction of cheetah. Cheetah reintroduction in India involves the attempt to introduce and sustain a small population of Southeast African cheetah in India more than 70 years after India's native subspecies, the Asiatic cheetah, became extinct. The Asiatic cheetah, whose long history on the Indian subcontinent gave the Sanskrit-derived vernacular name cheetah, or spotted, to the entire species. Discussions on cheetah reintroduction in India began soon after extinction was confirmed, in the mid-1950s. Proposals were made to the governments of Iran from the 1970s but fell through chiefly for reasons of political instability there. Offers from Kenya for introducing African cheetahs were made as early as the 1980s. Proposals for the introduction of African cheetahs were made by the Indian government in 2009 but disallowed by India's Supreme Court. The court reversed its decision in early 2020, allowing the import of a small number on an experimental basis for testing long-term adaptation. On 17 September 2022, 5 female and 3 male Southeast African cheetahs, between the ages of 4 and 6, a gift from the government of Namibia, were released in a small quarantined enclosure within the Kuno National Park in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Now, what is Project Cheetah? Project Cheetah was approved by the Supreme Court of India in January 2020 as a pilot program to reintroduce the species to India. The concept of bringing the cheetah back was first put forth in 2009 by Indian conservationists, along with Cheetah Conservation Fund (CCF), a not-for-profit organization headquartered in Namibia, which works towards saving and rehabilitating the big cat in the wild. In July 2020, India and the Republic of Namibia signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MoU) with the Namibian government agreeing to donate the 8 felines to launch the program. This is the first time that a wild southern African cheetah will be introduced in India or anywhere in the world. As per the MoU, over the next 5 years, Namibia promised to deliver 50 cheetahs to India, and to launch the program Namibian government donated 8 cheetahs. On 17 September 2022, PM Narendra Modi released 8 cheetahs in Kuno National Park. Kuno National Park welcomes second batch of cheetahs from South Africa on 18 February 2023. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Union Minister for Environment and Forests Bhupender Yadav released the second batch of 12 cheetahs brought from South Africa to their new home Kuno National Park. These cheetahs, 7 males and 5 females, comprise the second set of big cats coming to the state, with the first group of 8 from Namibia having been released into the Kuno National Park on 17 September last year at a ceremonial function by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. With the addition of these 12 members, the count of cheetahs at the Kuno National Park has gone up to 20. The cheetahs made their journey to their new home thousands of miles away aboard on an India Air Force's IAF C-17 Globemaster cargo plane. The IAF plane carrying them in wooden boxes from South Africa had arrived at Gwalior Airport on 18 February. From there, they were flown to the Kuno National Park in IAF helicopters. Now, we will understand about the advantages of Project Cheetah. The release of wild cheetahs in Kuno National Park is part of a movement to revitalize and diversify India's wildlife and habitat. The spotted cat will help to conserve biodiversity and enhance the ecosystem services like water security, carbon sequestration, and soil moisture conservation, resulting in various benefits for human existence. The cheetahs are radio-collared, and their movements will be tracked. Each animal also has a dedicated tracking team. A team of wildlife scientists, biologists, and zoologists are monitoring the initiative. Public awareness campaigns have also been formalized for the local communities, who will be termed Cheetah Mitras, with a local mascot named Chintu Cheetah. Also, we will understand about the challenges of Project Cheetah. Climate change is quoted as one of the main reasons for the extinction of cheetahs. The worldly appraised movement to bring back is surrounded by various challenges. The major threat to the survival of cheetahs is competition with similar-sized predators and humans. According to experts from Africa, leopards are known to attack adult cheetahs, whereas the cheetah cubs turn to prey for spotted hyenas, and Kuno National Park is home to 9 leopards per 100 sq km. The government has ensured different measures for the safety and security of spotted cat. Along with forest officials, two elephants Lakshmi and Siddhanath are brought from Satpura Tiger Reserve for the protection of African cheetah. Before we end this session, let's also know about the home of cheetahs in India. Kuno National Park is a national park and wildlife sanctuary in Madhya Pradesh, India. It derives its name from Kuno River. It was established in 1981 as a wildlife sanctuary with an initial area of 344.686 square kilometers in the Shiopur and Morena districts. In 2018, it was given the status of a national park. It is part of the Khatiyar-Gir dry deciduous forests ecoregion. In the 1990s, it was selected as a possible site to implement the Asiatic Lion Reintroduction Project, which aimed at establishing a second lion population in India. Between 1998 and 2003, about 1,650 inhabitants of 24 villages were resettled to sites outside the protected area. Most of the inhabitants were Saharia tribal people. An area of 924 square kilometers, 357 sqmi, surrounding the wildlife sanctuary was added as a buffer zone to human settlements. In 2009, Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary was also proposed as a possible site for cheetah reintroduction in India, which has begun with 8 of the animals released in September 2022. Flora. The vegetation of the protected area includes pendula forest and scrub forest, dry savanna forest and grassland and tropical riverine forest. Fauna. Mammals. The main predators occurring in the protected area are Indian leopard, Southeast African cheetah, jungle cat, sloth bear, dhole, Indian wolf, Indian jackal, striped hyena and Bengal fox. Reptiles. Reptiles present here includes mugger crocodile, gharial, Bengal monitor and Indian soft-shelled turtle. Birds. A total of 129 bird species were sighted during a survey in spring 2007. Indian white-backed vulture, long-billed vulture, red-headed vulture, Egyptian vulture, crested serpent eagle, short-toed snake eagle, Bonelli's eagle, white-eyed buzzard, changeable hawk eagle, brown fish owl and spotted owlet are resident raptures. With this we came to the end of today's session. I hope I have been able to make you understand the topic. Thank you for your time. Stay safe and stay healthy.